Hi, I'm Ria220902 and this is my submission for the CS780 Obelix capstone project. The environment at difficulty 3 had everything active. The box moves, it blinks, and the walls are also there. And one of the 18 sensor bits is the stuck flag, and it fires whenever a robot is pressing against a wall but doesn't move. And it costs 2000 points as penalty per step, minus 200 points. So in phases 1 to 3, my heuristic just kept pushing forward, which just made it worse when walls were enabled, and it scored a slight 632 positive score when the walls were off. I was training on a mix of wall and no wall episodes, so the wall penalty signal got completely diluted during learning. For the test phase, I firstly made the walls always on so that the agent had to learn wall recovery, and secondly, I set max steps to 1000, matching Coda Bench ka evaluation criteria exactly. Previously, I had been using different step budgets in training, which distorted the agent's value. But in the third change I made was a stuck flag heuristic, and whenever bit 17 fires, 2 to 3 deliberate turns away, the agent commits, using side sensors to pick the better direction and no more death spirals. So the final submitted agent is a Q table with 23-ish thousand learned states, and from the state it has seen, it picks the highest value action. For roughly 90% of the sensor combinations it has never encountered, it has a reactive fallback heuristic, which is higher probability of moving forward turned weighted by which side sensors are active. So the scores improved consistently in the test phase, and while it's not perfect, it's still a negative score. It does not have catastrophic failures anymore, and the agent stays alive, avoids walls, and makes steady progress towards the box. The training pipeline used 8 parallel processors, all seeded from the same checkpoint from phase 3. Each worker was assigned a different difficulty ordering. So together they gave balanced coverage, and after 6 hours, the 8 tables were merged. And this was used to train more in less amount of time, because I had a time constraint during phase 3 and the test phase. And the two failure modes worth noting were that two different arena positions could produce the same 18 bits, causing the wrong action, and this is fundamental to binary sensing, the kind of environment our robot was operating on, and cannot be fixed without memory. So if the box disappears, if the box disappears as the robot arrives, the sensors all drop to 0 and the agent loses its target entirely. And another piece of emergent behavior I found was that in level 3, the Q table sometimes learned to wait rather than chasing the moving box, expecting that sometimes the moving box would also come towards the robot, which is very interesting because we do that in real life too. And this emerged just out of iteration and value updates, right? So my main lesson from this project was that match your training conditions to the evaluation, and maybe the walls and no walls mixing was not that great an idea. Then the full codes and everything else is on the report. So thank you for listening.